Durante el tiempo que duró la disputa por las hijas de Dennis Burns y Ana Alianelli, los medios norteamericanos se hicieron eco de esta historia. Tanto la CNN como Fox 31 le realizaron entrevistas a Dennis Burns mostrándolo como un padre al cual su esposa argentina le había quitado a sus hijas.
The closest Dennis Burns can get to his children is through pictures. His ex-wife, Ana Alianelli, took then 3-year-old Victoria and 1-year-old Sofia to her native Argentina in September of 2010. The parental kidnapping violated a court ruling that gave Burns primary custody.
It's been 4 years, and I'm now at a point where I haven't even been able to Skype with them or even see them in over a year.
Burns was supposed to have at least 3 Skype visits a week with his daughters, now ages 7 and 5, but his ex-wife cut those off last year despite a court order. Dennis has multiple court victories on his side, but his ex still has the children.
For Dennis Burns, the faces of his daughters bring him both joy and heartbreak.
And this is Sophia's first trip to Ocean Beach ever.
He's spent the last 3 years missing out on the everyday activities that most parents take for granted. 3 years of no Christmases or special occasions with Sophia, now 4, and Victoria, who just turned 7.
Yay!
There's times when I want to think about them, but it hurts too much to think about them. And there's things that I need to do to survive in this marathon of a situation that I'm in.
Burns was once happily married to the girl's mother, Ana Alianelli, who's originally from Argentina. But after 5 years, the relationship soured. They went through a contentious divorce and a 13-month custody battle. Alianelli alleged abuse. She wanted to move to Argentina with the children. Those allegations were unfounded, and a Colorado judge declared Burns the primary residential parent, ordering the children to live here in Colorado.
It must have felt victorious for you to get that judge's ruling.
It was one of the happiest days of my life. And I was like, I'm going to be able to spend time with my daughters finally and live with them and be able to teach them things and show them things and raise my kids here in Colorado.
Victoria! But just 3 weeks later, in September 2010, his girls were gone, taken by their mom to Buenos Aires. They've been there ever since.
Dennis, entre lágrimas, contaba lo dura que era su vida sin sus hijas. Él, para poder verlas, tenía que viajar a la Argentina por sus propios medios, mientras la batalla judicial por la tenencia de las nenas seguía su curso.
Now, to see his daughters, Burns must travel to Buenos Aires at his own expense. When the girls were first taken, it was 17 months before his ex-wife allowed him to visit.
That was a beautiful day. I first saw Victoria get out of the car, and she saw me, and she screamed, "Papa, Papa!" And she came running across the parking lot and jumped into my arms. It was wonderful, you know. It was a beautiful moment.
Argentina is one of more than 80 countries to sign the Hague Abduction Treaty, meant to resolve these cases in as little as 6 weeks. But that rarely happens.
All these appeals take time, and it's just playing with the system.
Burns' Hong Kong-based attorney, Caroline Langley, specializes in international custody disputes.
These are American children. They are hostages. And so why aren't we acting in the manner that we would with anyone who's taken as a hostage?
Just last week, Argentina's Supreme Court sided with Dennis, but he can't claim victory because the case now goes back to a lower court to enforce the ruling, which could take months. Dennis fears that's just more time for his ex-wife to brainwash his daughters against him.
I'm sure my daughters ask on their birthdays or holidays, "Can we talk to Papa?" Oh, what is she telling them? I doubt she's telling them, "No, because I won't let you."
Previo al triste desenlace de esta historia, con las hijas de Burns y Alianelli yéndose de la Argentina entre lágrimas y escenas de violencia, Ana se presentó en los medios argentinos contando su historia y haciendo un pedido desesperado por sus hijas.
Yo les estoy proveyendo una vida totalmente estable, una familia que es unida, una vida sin ningún tipo de problemas ¿por qué nos están mandando así a una jungla? Porque es eso lo que están haciendo. Acá hay una jueza que no está brindando garantías de que yo vaya a los Estados Unidos y mis chicas y yo vamos a estar protegidas. Yo ya no tengo ninguna garantía y están tirándonos a una situación totalmente tremenda.
Burns, junto con la CNN, retrató uno de sus encuentros con sus hijas.
Burns invited CNN to go with him on a recent visit with his daughters, but asked that we stay in the car. Here you can see Victoria and Sophia excitedly opening the gifts he brought them. A few minutes later, Alianelli and several lawyers interrupt, serving Burns and his attorney with charges of violence against women and children without providing specifics. It's a known tactic in cases like this to create more legal barriers. The result, the visit cut short.
My visit with my girls now was a total of about maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and all of a sudden the ambush came out.
Now Burns remains in legal limbo. There's no question the children were abducted. Courts in the U.S. and Argentina have confirmed that. But the girl's mother has appealed the latest ruling in Argentina, and now the Supreme Court in Buenos Aires has to weigh in.